Okay, hi everyone. So in this video I'm going to show you how to create video that looks as if you shot with two cameras but you actually shot with one. Now if you're looking directly in the camera and talking to the camera just like I'm doing now, let me turn the volume down. You don't need two cameras unless you really want to. Just remember, if you're shooting by yourself, two cameras, you're gonna spend more money, first of all. Second of all, you're gonna spend more time on lighting and setting up. Then the two cameras, they need to have flip screen, or maybe you need to have a separate screen that you plug in, external screen, and so you can see yourself and frame yourself. For example, I used to do that as well. I'll shoot with one camera, but here's what happens. Okay, it takes less time, but it doesn't look that great. So I'll show it to you now. Okay, let's turn the volume up. Hi everyone, this is Luchia, founder and creator. Now look at here. Founder and creator of Luchia, founder and creator of Woman-to-Woman TV, Luchia. Let's say somewhere that I did a mistake. Create a content on a consistent basis. I see so many people, including so let's say I want to cut this part from here to here. I did a mistake and I don't want this part. So we're using the razor tool, that's what it's called. So we cut the parts that we don't want, remove it. If you right click, ripple, delete, it will splice the clips together. So now as you can see, there is a cut. So this cut, it's not gonna be a smooth transition to the next clip, to this one. From this one to this one, the transition will be interrupted. And you see, it's just me with my head down, and now I'm up. So many people leave it like this, and I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, which is not bad. If it doesn't bother you, fine. I just think that it can be better. So what I do is, first I brush the whole clip. I just watch the whole clip and listen for any other mistakes. So let's say, for example, here, I did a mistake again, and I want to cut it again from here to, let's say here. Start again from here. And I delete it, and again. So those are the two spots that I cut, here and here. Now, what I usually do is, first, keep in mind that when you do that, your frame has to be set up a little wider. So this is kind of tight because I wasn't intending to do that editing. But if you want to do the way I'm going to show you now, how to achieve that two camera look, then you need to open maybe a little wider your frame, not up to your chest, but maybe up to your waist. So it's waist up. And what we're gonna do is that first clip, we'll leave it like this, and we'll go to the second clip that I did the cut already, and I made the other cut right here. So what we're gonna do is we go to the effects control, motion, and we see here scale. We're gonna scale to, let's say, 122 or 120. Something that you like. And then we move the position a little bit to the right, so we can keep that rule of the third. So now when you play it, look where the cut was, it's not that obvious. It doesn't really bother you that much, the cut, because it's as if it's a different shot. And especially when you move it a little to your right or left, depending if you're looking, like my body, it's a little turned towards my right or camera left. So I'm positioning myself to the camera right side of the frame. So, and I'm looking a little towards the left. If you're looking the other way, then you do this way. And actually this is not even too bad this way. So here and then right here, actually this looks better, as if there's a different camera. Now sometimes if you don't move the position this way or this way, and you keep it centered, it will look again as a jump cut, and it's not that nice. It's as if you didn't really do much. Jump cuts are usually, even if you have two cameras, you can have jump cuts. Jump cuts, you have them when you position the two cameras one next to another very, very closely, or the camera, it's one camera from the same position. What you want to do is position two cameras a little far from each other, maybe a feet max or two. But then, like I said, you need more setup, more lights. So now we did one cut and we changed the scale. We rescaled this clip right here. But if you do it only once throughout the whole video, it's gonna look like a mistake. So if there are no more mistakes in the video, I'll go through the video and see if there are a few other mistakes. Let's see, right here and right here, and I do another cut. I take it out, I splice it back. So now there's another cut right here. But what you want to do is a little, to feel a little more consistent, maybe purposefully, you can make on equal distances cuts, and maybe you do another cut right here. So now you have few cuts, and what you want to do is the first one is the wider, the second one was the tighter. So we rotate them. The third one will be the wider. Now the fourth one will be the tighter. So we will just copy, Control C, we'll copy motion, or you can just type it, type over here 120, and then you gotta remember the same numbers. I just copy and paste. The fifth one, we keep it the wider. The sixth one is the tighter, and you rotate, and then the last one is the tighter. So it just goes like this, from wider to tighter, and it doesn't look like a mistake because it's consistent throughout the whole video. So now you achieved with one camera a look that is as if you shot with two cameras instead of using two cameras. If you want to choose to shoot with two cameras, fine, or if you want to choose not to spend a lot of time on editing, you can just keep the way we had it before and have that jump cut like we used to have, like this. But in my opinion, it's better to have something like this, from here to here. This way you don't compromise from your look and you don't spend too much time. So this is for this video on how to create two camera look when you shoot with one camera, and I'll see you on the next video.